Hello, today's video is about white moons, how I got mine back, and also what lack of white moons actually says about your health. So a while ago I made a video about all the different signs that your nails are sending you regarding your health, but I didn't really talk enough about the white moons because I believe that the white moons are probably the most important sign that our nails can be sending us, and that's why I want to dedicate a whole video to it. And also because recently I finally got all of my 8 white moons back. So let's get started. So what does the lack of white moons actually mean? It can mean low vitamin B12, low iron, low iodine, depression, or hypothyroidism, or in other words, low thyroid function. There's actually quite a bit of connection between all of these elements. So for example, vitamin B12, iron and iodine are all very important for a healthy thyroid function. Depression is one of the most important hypothyroidism symptoms. So in essence, what it means is that lack of white moons points to hypothyroidism or low thyroid function. Instead, if somebody has really big white moons that are actually too big, like taking up half of the fingernail, that means that they are very likely to be hyperthyroid. And in my experience, I find that white moons are also very fast to react to changes in my thyroid function, to changing supplements or lifestyle elements. So within weeks, my white moons will change. So it's actually very sensitive and very quick indicator to use in between blood tests, for example, because I check my thyroid levels every few months. So in between, the white moons are a brilliant indicator for me to keep track of my thyroid function. I don't remember myself having white moons at all. But the thing is, before I started my health journey, I wasn't even aware of white moons or what they meant. So I wasn't keeping track of them. But since my health journey began, since my hypothyroidism began, I surely never had all the white moons. So we should have them on 8 of our fingers, apart from the little ones. And I had them on 2, so thumbs and index fingers. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get them back consistently. So the question that is probably on your mind for sure at this point is, what brought my white moons back? And the answer is simple: copper. All this time I was copper deficient. You know my love for copper, already made so many videos about it and talked about this topic many times. But the fact is, I never really consistently addressed my copper levels properly because, first of all, I wasn't taking extra copper consistently. And the second thing is that I was doing a lot of things that were interfering with my copper absorption. So for example, I was taking iron, I was taking large doses of vitamin C, and both of those are known to interfere with copper absorption. And the reason why I found out that it's the copper behind my lack of white moons is because a few months ago I started taking copper and zinc to combat hair loss. It helped a lot. My hair loss stopped, but then with each month I started getting more and more copper deficiency symptoms. So even though I was getting more copper, I was also getting more zinc, and that zinc was actually interfering with my copper absorption. So overall, I was getting less copper than my body needed. And during that time, my white moons completely disappeared. So that's how I finally got it. And also, I started getting hay fever symptoms for the first time in 10 months. And hay fever is, again, very closely linked to lack of copper. So I ditched, like I said before, vitamin C, iron, and any extra zinc. And guess what? Voila! My white moons came out and kept growing and growing, and now I have beautiful white moons on all 8 of my fingers. Also, the color of my nails became so beautifully pink, not pale anymore, and I believe that's because I was absorbing iron better. Even though I wasn't taking any more iron supplements, I was simply absorbing the iron from the food better, because without enough copper you just can't absorb iron. So copper basically solved all of my issues with iron deficiency. Once again, I was proving that copper, for me personally, is the missing link, the mineral that puts everything else in balance, and I couldn't be more thankful to it for giving back my health and my white moons. So the lessons I learned from this whole experience is that my body just doesn't want and doesn't need any more zinc from supplements, Maybe it's because I was on a paleo diet in the past, so I got loads of zinc from it. Maybe it's because of the 6 months or so of high doses of zinc that I took in the past. I don't know, but, or maybe because I'm not a vegetarian or vegan, so I get plenty of zinc from my natural diet. But all my body needs is just a little bit of extra copper from supplements at this point. I don't know how long I will need it. I will keep following the signs that my body's sending me. But right now it's in perfect balance and perfect health with just a bit of extra copper and nothing else. So of course, this is just my experience. Your experience might be completely different. You might need more zinc or less copper. Everybody's body is different and everybody's needs are different. So please do your own research, listen to your body, study your symptoms and find the right things for your body. But when I posted a picture of my white moons on Instagram stories, so many of you wrote me messages asking me how I did it, because so many of you have been trying for years to get the white moons back with no luck. So I just knew I had to make this video and share the information with you. I believe it could be life-changing for you, just like it was for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.